If you or a loved one uses a wheelchair to get around, you know just how important accessibility is. Ramp Now provides products that keep people independent and safe. Owner Carlos Rogers Lopez tells us about their wide selection of ramps, chairlifts, and more for your home and car.
Ramp Now is an accessibility company. And what that means is that we provide solutions for people so that they can stay independent in their own homes. So, for instance, if somebody needs to go up and down a staircase, we would put a stair lift in. Or if they need to get in and out of their house, we could put something like a wheelchair ramp in. Their vehicles, we have options for that as well as the bathroom. So the technical answer is that, yes, we're an accessibility company, and we help people stay safe and independent. I like to say that we're a company that changes people's lives, because we see that on a daily basis.
And are you talking to anybody from elderly to people who are dealing with disabilities to anything?
Across the whole spectrum. We've gotten situations where we're helping kids all the way up to elderly people. We have people that have parents that are visiting that maybe need to rent something. We have people that have, you could have somebody in high school that had an injury where they need to be able to get up and down the stairs. So anything that you could possibly think of, like, we've helped all different types of people.
I imagine people come to you and say, this is what I'm dealing with, and I don't know what to do. Do you get that a lot?
That's very common.
Yeah.
It's sort of like looking for an attorney, right? It's a situation where you don't know what you need until you need it. And so one thing that we try to establish for people from the time that we get our phone call to the point that we're helping them out is we want to bridge that gap with trust as much as possible, because it really is a situation where that has to be priority, because there are a lot of people, unfortunately, that will take advantage of situations like this, and we do our best to show people the right way.
You have to have a lot of days that are hard because you are seeing some people at some of the lowest points of their lives, but they have to feel pretty good at the end of the day.
We do. We had this situation where this man was in his home. He was stuck in his home. He had not been able to get out of his home for over a year. It was his mom had passed away. It was her memorial. He desperately wanted to get out of the home. So we were able to put a ramp in place, and to watch him come out of the home, walk down the ramp, and midway look around and just say, "I'm outside." The joy of being able to provide an experience like that for somebody, especially with him being able to go to his mother's memorial, that's priceless, you know.
Kind of keeps you moving every day, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It makes us happy and proud about what we're doing and why we're doing it.
So can you go in someone's home and say, okay, you need this, you need this, you need this, you need this, this can all help your life improve?
Within 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. One thing that we do that's very unique is we don't use salespeople. The people that are coming out to your home are the installers, our techs. So they're able to right away say, this is what you need. This is how much it's going to cost. There's no big presentation. There's no big dog and pony show. We're there to be able to stand side by side with you and say, this is what we feel like is going to work and help make things a lot easier for you. So it's a nice process. People instantly trust that.
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably tough for people to reach out to you because some people might even be embarrassed by their disabilities. And so they don't understand how much better they're going to feel by having you there. It's
a hurdle for some, for sure. It's one of those things where we've had clients where they're absolutely, I don't want it, I don't need it. The minute that you put it in and are using it, you can't take it away from them.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, they can get up and down the stairs, they can put a load of laundry on a stair lift, they can get in and out of their house to be able to enjoy and live. And yeah, it can be a hurdle, but we try to do our best to help people over that.
That is so cool. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'll make sure to get all the information out to our viewers too. And you guys have a special for our viewers?
Yes, we do. For WGN viewers, if they, we're going to have a QR code up. They scan that when they call in to make an appointment. Mention WGN, and we'll make sure that you'll have a very special WGN discount on top of our normal discount.
All right, as you mentioned, grab your phone, scan that QR code on your screen and access more information about Ramp Now and its products. You could also give them a call to schedule your free assessment. Just mention WGN for a discount. Number right there on your screen.